Why, hello there. I'm Maris. This is GamerQuest, and this is Enshrouded. Do want to thank the devs for giving me a copy of this to take a look at. As you can see, I'm in a lovely little home that has been built. Isn't it lovely? That mist is the Shroud type thing. So, real quick, since we're at home, let's chat about the housing structures and everything. So, this is pretty much a voxel game. You can... I love the lighting, how it's like super bright and then comes in. Beautiful game, by the way. But it's very, very voxely. You see this mountain, you don't like that mountain, you want to get rid of the mountain. If you want to spend the time to flatten that mountain down, you can do that. All the buildings, so you can build to your heart's content with all the pieces that you're given. Now, as you can see, there's an NPC here. Let me pop over here real quick to show you. See how this says craftspeople over here on the map? These are all NPCs that can be brought into your home. So right now, we have the blacksmith here. Now, currently, let me say, you need one of these flames to build your home. The servers are 16 people. There is not enough of these flames to build 16 bases. And when you find more flames, you can use them to either build a new altar and have a new base, or upgrade your existing one, which will push out further your area in which you can build. Keep the Shroud away, which if we come over here, I'll show you real quick. We're going to take a look at the Shroud, but you can see that kind of keeps that away. You're limited to how long you can spend in the Shroud as well, but as you upgrade your altar and add things to your altar, which is obviously what this lovely thing is, you'll find that you can upgrade like how long you can stay in the Shroud and things like that, because it is limited. You have to at least get out, and then, you know. Now, there's also two differences in the Shrouds. The blue Shroud like this, where it's just like misty, lot of overwhelmingly blue colors and things like that, that's okay to go in. You can go in that safely. If it's red, don't go in there. It'll kill you. So you do make sure you pay attention to the like lighting colors and things of that nature. Now, as you can see, there's also all sorts of crafting stations, storage. You can cook food, beds, things like that. We've got a second floor, but nothing on there yet. So let's take a look at the map. Quite a lovely large map, and you can see here all these little things on here are all places to check out information. These show you, for instance, this, a story of rot, a story of fire, kind of shows you different things on the map, quests and everything like that. Also, I do want to say this, when it comes to playing this, your progress is not based on your character. Your progress is actually based on the server. So, say you decide to play and you get onto a server that is already maxed out. Everything's been done. All the quests and everything like that. You're not going to have that available for you to do. You're not going to have the beginner quests. You're not going to have any of it. So, like, all of that stuff to learn how to do things, it's not going to be available to you. So you do want to be mindful of that when you're joining a server. This server isn't too far past me. I'm level 2, and the highest level would be my lovely Grimbone, who's level 4. But like a lot of it, you get XP for killing stuff. You get XP for mining, lumber, things like that. So like you're constantly getting XP to level up. So a lot of stuff you can just walk by and pick up. Let's see here. Where do we want to go? This whole like Braylon Bridge and things like that is a Shroud. Let's set that as the waypoint. And let's take a gander over here, take a look at the sights and sounds. I'll see if we come across a mining hole. They definitely look different from the normal, like, stones. Like, you can just walk up to this and pick this stone up. But if it, like, can be mined for ore, it looks distinctively different. So let's kill some people. I luckily we fought a little mini boss last night in one of the Shroud areas, and I got an epic sword, so I'm quite fancy. The goats and, like, the non-aggressive animals, you're gonna need range for those. They like to run away. You can see I also just grapple hooked. You always want to make sure, and I have torches on me, hence why the lights are lighting up. You always want to make sure... Okay. Ooh, let me not hit that. Nope. Those are explosive barrels. Okay. You know, let me eat. Let me drink. And let's have some berries, shall we? Okay. Food, eating, drinking, always important. Make sure you keep up on those. Always have food and things on you. Different foods are different status effects. For instance, the mushrooms. Whoa! No. Those hornets can stay away from me. Okay. So for instance, the red mushrooms, if you grill them and eat them, actually gives you a bonus to magic damage. The blueberries give you a small amount of health regeneration over time. So there's different variances. Did he see me? Yes. Oops. You can see right there it says backstab damage. You can the skill tree actually. Let's look at that real quick. The skill tree is quite interesting. As you can see, all these words came up. These are everything that you can kind of branch into. So as you see, as you scroll down, like this is the battle mage. Here's the healer. I actually have points in ranged and in healing. They also progressively get more expensive, so you do have to watch what you do. Like, obviously, your first one is 1 skill point. Easy peasy. Second one's going to be usually 2. Next one, you know, big one will be 3. So, like, you do have to watch, and you get points for doing things like finding certain shroud trees. There's events and things like that that you find extra skill points for. So let's see here. Let me grab some extra berries here. Okay, so we are going to that gate right over there. Actually, you know what? I didn't even notice this house was here. Let's take a look at this real quick. Since we're down here, a lot of books to gather, a lot of loot to get. Well, new location, Rookmore. Oh, sugar. Okay, hold on. Okay. You can see a small amount of things you can actually craft on your person, and then other things you will need the workbench for and stuff. And literally, everything is breakable and lootable. So, go have fun, because you never know what you're going to get. And actually, I am going to do that. Oh. Okay. Picked up a lockpick. Very interesting. Okay, let's come up here. Ooh. Ah! Shepherd staff, ranged weapon. Very nice. Metal scraps. We need those. Some of the things you can just walk up to and loot. Other things... Again, you do want to make sure you do loot a lot of stuff, because you do need it for crafting, repair, armor, all that stuff. Like, it is for the most part, your, I would say, pretty standard survival game. What's down here? Can we get down here easily from this area? No. I mean, we can. Yeah, you know what, I'll show you. We have a glider. Now, later in the game, you get a double jump. This is still being worked on, so things are changing. So, for instance, with, like, the NPC I showed you, there's a summoning staff. If an NPC is, right now, if an NPC is at someone's home, and say you have another home somewhere else and you need the blacksmithing NPC, you would have to use the summoning staff and summon them from the one home to the next one. So they're talking about changing that, or they are going to change that. And then also the glider and the double jump. Right now, you double tap the jump and it opens your glider. Later in the game, you get a double jump, which is to double tap the space bar. So it's kind of screwing things up right now with the double jump and that glider if you double jump, so that's going to get changed as well. And you can see we've got a whole shroud area. Oh, that's under the bridge right there. Okay. Hitting alt. Hitting alt like it's just like I'm playing Phoenix Rising. Scraps, alright. Okay, let's... Dried purple berry, what do you do? Okay. Throw a bandage on. Alright, let me switch back to my rusty sword right now, because I don't... Trying not to put too much damage on that epic sword. What do we got going on here? Let's see, do we have any chests? Again, gotta look everywhere. Oh, we have a basement. Oh, these dagnabbity rats. Okay. Ooh, look what we got here. Oh, explosive powder balls. Ah, okay. Hold on a minute. Yeah, we'll just... Some of these you can put the, whatchamacallit. Hey, hey, hey! You little rat. Literally. You can actually blow things like that up and find hidden chests. Okay. Can I loot? Get me the meat. And you can have technically three types of food active. It's a meat, a vegetable or fruit, and a water. Or liquid, I should say. Is that a... Here it is. Some of these corpses you can loot as well, so... Alright, so we got a book over here. The Elixir, A Flood of Woe. Okay, and you can see I just got more XP for reading that. These are... Oh, my backpack's full. Oh, sugar. Okay. Okay. I believe that's... Oh, Mysterious Flask. Oh, God. 30% damage multiplier, but -1 minute max time in the Shroud. Now, we have it upgraded to 6 minutes in the Shroud right now. You start off with 5 minutes in before it ends up killing you. Oh, hi, friend. Peace out. Do we have anybody else floating around? We went through that. All right, let's come over here. Can we open this? Very good. Nope, I need... Very nice. Very nice. I don't think there's anything... Again, there's all sorts of hood nooks and crannies in this. Like, all sorts. So let's check this out. Man. That's so cool. The bow is Q. Hey, hey, okay. Oh, I see, friend. How do I get up there? How are we getting up here? I see, okay. What? Where did he go? Oh, jeez. He ditched. Alright, good stuff. So we need to get back out here. Oh, the sun's going down. Okay. Now, one thing I forgot to mention, your area where your house is, the stuff around it won't respawn. So, and what I mean by that is if, say, you clear all the trees out, whatever that range of area is for your particular living area that your altar is at, the trees are not going to go back. There's not going to be resources that come back. However, all other areas, pretty much stuff will come back in a day. So if I kill these guys here, that bug over there, and that guy right there, and come back in a day, they're going to be respawned. But if they were next to my house and I killed them, that would be a done deal for them. Oh, I one-shotted it. Nice. Nice. Very good. Ah, sugar. So where'd that beetle go? Uh-oh. Where'd that beetle go? Hey, settle down, friends. So you can see up in the middle of the screen how it says I'm now enshrouded. That bug didn't have like a cut. Did it slide? These you can collect water in. So if you're low on water, there's also wells that you can collect water out of. In the shrouds, there's also particular things like shroud wood. You can only get it in trees that grow in the shroud. And there's other things. It sounds like something big is around, but it's a little bit hard to see, don't you think? There's that guy. Where did my... This drops Shroud liquid, it's called, this particular plant. Really, where did that... Unless it didn't drop any loot, I would have thought it would have dropped... That's the first time I ever saw one of those Shroud beetles. Okay. So as you can see, the timer's going back up. That's the ancient spire. What's over this way? It gets quite dark at night, too. Is that where I blew things up? I think it is. It is. Because I can't control myself and have to just explode things. Alright, again, you can see... Ah, perfect. See that red shroud over there? Can't go in that. That'll kill me. But this one is perfectly safe. To a point. Here's another beetle. Oh, man. What? Okay. 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 You know, sometimes it's good to have a person with you in this because... Yeah, there's definitely someone talking. Where they are... Yep, okay, that's starting to turn red. We need to turn around. Huh. Alright, let's come back up this way. I think they're actually up on that ridge. That's where the talking's coming from. Let's... Oh, no, it's this guy right here that I missed. That I didn't kill. Sounds like he's got a friend floating around. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, sugar. Okay. Ooh, I died. That stinks. Okay. Let's go get my tombstone. I deserved that. I should have moved. You can, if you see those little things flying off, the fire. It's definitely all the types of fire are like quote unquote enchanted in this game. Like you see it leaping off and going to like areas to light them up for you and things like that. So it's definitely, it's really actually pretty cool. It's a, you know, really pretty cool concept with some of the things. Cool mechanics. I like the fact that it's voxel. The controls have been really good too. I'm obviously using keyboard and mouse. I've had 0 issues with controls. Really have not run into very many bugs, if any, at all. I've seen a couple, like, blips here and there where, like, for instance, a wolf was, woo! It's like walking around with the Droger out. Where, like, a wolf was stuck on a rock or something like that. But this is early access, so, like, I expect to see, like, little things here and there. But I'll tell you what, like, that's the only thing I've seen so far. And again, this is a voxel game. Like, you can break everything. You can manipulate everything. Like, it's not... It's not a, It's not like you're, in a world that doesn't get changed around. It's stable and that's it. You can't do anything about it, change anything. Like, everything can be manipulated. I died over here. Oh, there it is. Get my poor body back. With the hole next to it because I blew myself up. Okay. Yeah, we're good there. Anyway, let us get this. Oh yes, that was that. Good stuff. Okay. We can clear that out. So we've got Brookmore here. And you can see there's... What one is this? This is Story of Fire. This is Temendo Loon. So if you come over to Journal here, you can see... Let me just back out. You can see it's got different things. So craftspeople tells you, you know, Oswald the blacksmith, crafting equipment, what he can use, things like that. And then if you come back here, you'll see world progress. Again, this is based on the entire progress of the server, not your own progress. So if you go into a server that's been being played for a while, you're going to be bypassed. But you can see completed quests, quests that you have to complete, what portion of the quest you're on, how many portions there are, by how many diamonds are on. Let's see here. Let's come up here. And you will be happy to know that there is, in fact, fast travel back to your home. Oop. Look out! Hey, ha-hoo! Okay. Hold on, we got a friend here. Okay. And our friend had some fat loots. I don't want those. Alright, so if we do this, what is back here? Here, we'll just... See how this looks very pebbly and everything like that? You're going to see outcroppings looking like that coming from the ground with like streaks of metal in them. Okay. Is this... very dark over here. Whoops. No problem. We've got another torch. I have so many torches, it's not even... Oh, really? Don't mind if I do. Okay. Oh, we're still in Rookmore. Okay. Very, very nice. Lovely, lovely. Definitely a lot of cool. And again, like, let me just show you how far this map actually goes, how big it actually is. It's a lot. There's a lot of different terrain. You can manipulate the terrain how you want. Let's look at this lovely. Look at the shadow effects, too. Really, really well done lighting. This is something else. Like, look at this sunlight coming over the mountains and everything like that. Like, really. When you come out, daytime, when you come out of that cave, it's super bright and then fades down. At nighttime, if it's nighttime and you go into a different area, like it's got like that adjustment time, almost like a, you know, like how things would go kind of naturally with like human eyes. Ah, there you go. Look at that. There you go. That's a copper deposit right there. So like I was saying, if it looks pebbly on the ground, those are metals and resources to dig up. And they continue to look this way until you get through them. So like you'll be hitting along here and it will continue to look like that, and then it'll start to turn into like just like plain dirt with like no definition or pebble rockiness to it. That's when you know you've exhausted that particular area. But really, really lovely game. Excited to see what they work on. Obviously, they've been getting a lot of feedback since this just came out on early access. And like I said, I already discussed 2 things that they're changing. So it's exciting to see what they're going to do with it. I think they did a very good job. And you know me, I'm always looking for like a fun RPG adventure survival style that's open world. Like you can't go wrong with that. Let's actually come back here. We're going to do fast travel. We click here. Bam. And you can see our rest is going up. Right now the max rest that you can have, at least on this server, is 11 minutes. So fun game, though. I thoroughly enjoying it. It reminds me kind of sort of like a Valheim. There's like a couple different like flavors of survival game, kind of like in certain things and mechanics and looks of things in this game. So it's really, really cool. Kind of like they like picked and chose some very interesting like quality of life things. Like I said, one of the things I'm interested to see them fix is the double jump with the glider. Like, I'm sure a different button combination can be just as easily done to activate the glider and things. Again, they're going to continue to work on it. It's just freshly out into early access. So really, really fun little game here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I will see you all later. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate, go to GamerQuest.tv/donate, and I will see you on the next video.